Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Well, LeBron James and his future, even though he just recently opted into that $52.6 million opt-in with the Lakers, not all is guaranteed that he's going to be with the Lakers next season. And LeBron has been dropping little subliminals. He was seen golfing in Akron, Ohio, his hometown, with a welcome home hat, which, okay, he's from Akron, you don't think much of it, but wearing the welcome home hat, it's like, if you follow LeBron James' career, everything is intentional. He's not just wearing a Nike hat or anything like that. A welcome home hat speaks volumes, and Gilbert Arenas actually picked up on it and had these funny things to say as it relates to LeBron James and his future.
It's been very, very quiet on these free agent streets, and now you want to show up, pop out in Ohio at a golf course with the welcome home hat on. One, nobody golfs in Ohio, okay? Yeah, you only got one golf course in the top 200. Ain't nobody going there, okay? Two, we seen your swing. Nigga, you don't golf, okay? That's not what you do. You play video games. Yeah, you Madden. Yeah, you like Madden and Call of Duty. So you don't need to be on the golf course right about now in Ohio talking about welcome home. What's the plan, nigga? Yeah. Huh? I got the checks. I don't got the plan. Yeah. If you think you about to just leave us with the team we got, nigga, you fooled, okay? We got your son. Yeah, Bonnie James ain't going nowhere, huh? Yeah, you ain't leaving your family. You think you the only one that got a plan around here, nigga? I got my mask on, boy. Hey, I'm showing up to Vegas right now. Operation hold Bronny hostage until that nigga come home.
Yo, Gilbert Arenas is crazy. Okay, first of all, but he definitely makes some points. You can't ignore the fact that everything that LeBron does is intentional now. Okay, the welcome home hat, he's out golfing. I saw it with some of his buddies. I think Romeo Travis from high school, and a couple of other guys from high school. He was actually golfing with. So you could just say he's back in the hometown, yada, 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 until this particular picture surfaced, actually showing him practicing in the Cleveland practice facility. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's not really common. I don't know if y'all know that. That's not really common. You don't really see over the summer a player at another franchise. They may work out in a gym in a city, but they don't usually go to the practice facility of another team. That's not usually how things work out. So LeBron is definitely dropping subliminals, and one could ask, like, why would he do that after opting in? I mean, he opted into the Lakers contract, and of course, Shams of ESPN, he actually explained why that was a very smart decision on his behalf. He was recently on the Pat McAfee show, and they kind of discussed it. Let me play a clip of what they had to say.
That LeBron James, I heard via your shit, both an article and a tweet, that LeBron James has opted in to his player decision contract for $52 million. Congrats to him. That's a lot of money. Way to go. And then we also, I believe, continue to read on to this entire thing, that they're evaluating the Lakers, and they understand that there's not a few years left. Here's the exact quote. LeBron wants to compete for a championship. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all. We are very appreciative of the partnership that we've had for 8 years with Jeannie Buss, who now has sold the team, and Rob Pelinka, and consider the Lakers as a critical part of his career. We understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron at this stage in his life and career. He wants to make every season he has left count, and the Lakers understand that and are supportive and want what's best for him. Okay, so there's a lot that's said there, but basically, after reading it, I found myself thinking, oh, he's doing the same thing as like what Giannis is doing. Is that an accurate depiction of what's going on with these two superstars? And how real is any of the conversation about Lakers and LeBron splitting potentially?
A similar situation in terms of like both players are evaluating, seeing what moves are made. Both players want to compete for a championship, want to win a championship. But I think dissimilar in this way. LeBron James is 40 years old. He's going to be 41 years old in December. He knows whether it's one season left, 2 seasons left, his time in the NBA is nearing its end. And obviously, as Rich Paul made clear in his comments to me yesterday, they are prioritizing trying to compete in a quote-unquote realistic way to win a championship. And behind the curtains of all that, what you can see is LeBron James, where he's at in his career. He's got 1, maybe 2 years left in his career. He wants to end his career on his terms to an extent. He wants to finish, and end.
Oh, he froze up. Don't talk about him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Clutch trucks, boy.
Sorry. Yeah, we lost you there a little bit. You were about to say he wants to.
He wants to end. Clearly, he wants to end his career on his terms, his way, as far as competing for a championship, trying to realistically have a chance to win a championship. And I think in those comments that we saw from Rich Paul, an understanding that the Lakers are moving younger, they're moving toward the future and prioritizing Luka Doncic really as they should. And from what I gather, LeBron James understands where the Lakers are at in their position. As far as Luka Doncic is the face of this franchise for the next 5 to 10 years, that's who's going to be the face. And so he understands that they're prioritizing that. I don't think he's really asking for them to like change their ways or like bring him back into the fold as the face of the franchise or give him an extension. I think a lot of people can see there what's going on. And so he wants to finish at the highest level in his career, play at the highest level. And whether that's in LA, whether that's going elsewhere, I mean, clearly that depending on how the Lakers free agency period goes, what they're able to do in free agency, obviously they want a center. They're dealing with Dorian Finney-Smith. He opted out of his player option on $15.4 million. If they lose him, what wing do they get to replace him? So what moves do the Lakers make in the offseason where LeBron James looks at it and is like, you know what? My best chance to win a championship is right here. And I think those are hard conversations that they're going to have next week, the week after that, and at some point in July for real.
Yeah. You talked about the money thing. Would that be if he was to opt out, then he becomes a free agent, then those people would have to pay?
Well, that's the thing. If you opt out of $52.6 million and there's only 3 teams with that type of salary cap space, right? You're probably not going to go to those 3 teams. After that, you're just looking at mid-level exception type deals, and that's around $15 million a year. So, the people that are like, oh, if you wanted to just leave, to opt out and then sign for 15 million, sacrificing 40 million.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting business move from somebody that's a very business person. Go ahead.
Any business savvy person doing that, but
yeah.
Now, that makes sense. There's no way you're going to opt out and play for no mid-level exception if you're LeBron. If you still feel like, you're the quality player you are, then, you opt in and then you see if teams are willing to make moves to kind of bring you in accordingly, depending on what the Lakers is. So that still puts pressure on the Lakers to, are you going to go ahead and start building for the future, kind of blow up this current team? And there is some sentiment that some of the Lakers people, the Lakers team just sold. Jenny Buss sold the team, and new ownership, there's rumors that they are looking to kind of move past the LeBron James era. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, man. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'ma holla at you guys next time.